Turn off YouTube in the background. I hear myself talking. Turn off the TV and all that stuff.
Is that
Mm-hmm.
better?
Yeah, why are you so angry?
Hold on 1 second.
Okie dokie.
Yes, can you hear me?
Yes, I can. Why are you so angry?
I'm sorry. I'm trying to. I can't.
Why?
Okay,
Okay, you
there.
got
Okay,
YouTube
now I
playing.
can hear you.
Yeah,
Sorry.
yeah,
I
that's
Zoom every
YouTube.
single day, and I couldn't get this to work.
Well,
Why am I angry?
yes.
Okay, I can't say that I'm angry, but it is annoying when I meet men and they're just all in the very beginning. They're saying everything that they want, and then all of a sudden they ghost.
How old are
They
you?
ghost, and they're
How old
still
are
out there
you?
just playing.
How old are you?
I'm 42.
They're all in the beginning, and they say
In
everything
the
they.
very beginning.
Okay.
Yes, they're all in. They're saying, "Oh, I want this, I want that," and then after a month or two, you can just tell that they're still out there just playing around.
Um. Okay. Well, all men are like that. I mean, that's what I'm trying to understand. I mean,
Yes, it seems like it's getting like that. Yes,
really?
maybe it's where I'm located,
Well,
but yeah,
where do you live?
Dallas.
No. No, I spent 11 years in Dallas, and Dallas has some of the most. Anyway,
They're
42.
married.
Huh? No,
They're
Dallas.
married.
No, Dallas has some. I'll be in Dallas either this week or next week. I'm coming to Texas because we got a problem, and I lived most of my adult life in Dallas. Where do you go to
Boy,
church?
it's happening here in
Where do
Dallas.
you go to church?
Me and my girlfriends
Where do you
talk
go to?
about this all the
Don't. Where do you
time.
go to church?
Concord.
Uh huh. When's your last relationship?
My last relationship was about 2 years ago.
2 years ago. And who ended that?
I did.
Why?
Because he ended up being married.
What do you mean ended up being married? He was married when you met him.
He was married when I met him,
All
and I
right.
had no idea that he
So how old are
was
you?
married.
You're 42?
42.
You can't run a background check on the dude? Hmm.
Well, that's how I ended up. No, I usually don't do stuff like that, but that's how I ended up knowing that he was married.
So basically, what you're trying to get me to accept is all the men in Dallas are fuckboys and losers, and I'm just gonna say no, man. Relationships are reflective because I know plenty of men in Dallas that don't fall into that category.
Oh
Um,
well, I haven't met them.
well, let's dig into that a little bit deeper. Do you want to be married?
I do.
You have
I
any
do.
children?
I don't.
You want children?
I do. I go back and forth. The older I get, I
At
have to say
42?
that. I'm sorry.
At 42?
At 42, do I want children?
Yeah, I mean biological children at 42.
Yes.
How's that gonna happen?
Well,
Have you talked to
I will
your
actually have,
OBGYN?
well, I have a situation. I would actually have to have a surrogate.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Um.
I froze my egg, so I'm
Okay.
a cancer survivor.
So am
So
I.
right on.
So the problem is men, not the women, not you. What are you looking for in a man? What do you look?
I
What
don't
do you?
think honesty. I mean, aren't we all looking for the same thing? All
Nope.
women.
Nope.
I
No.
want someone who's in the church. I want someone who
Really?
has a great job.
Why do
I
you want
want
them to be
someone
in the
who's
church?
easy on the
Why do you want
eyes.
them to be in the church?
I mean, they don't have to be necessarily like active in the church, but I would like for them to be a Christian, I should say.
Why?
I would like for them to have the same faith that I do. I think
Okay. So so you go to Concord? Is the pastor helping you find the man?
he's not, and I actually know my pastor really well. I've never talked to my pastor about this.
Really? How long you been in Concord?
I mentor his daughter.
But I know. I asked you how long you been in Concord.
I've been at Concord for 10 years now,
Right. And
11 years.
right, Concord and Dallas, and you're not working with the pastor to help you find a husband.
I am not.
Hmm. That makes sense. Why?
I'm sorry, you said, why not?
That makes sense. Why?
it just never crossed my
Yeah,
mind
Brian
to.
Carter. That's what I thought. Brian
Hmm.
Carter. Uh-huh.
Pastor
It never
Carter.
crossed your mind. You've been there 10 years and you want your man to be in the church or from the church, but you're not working with the pastor of the church or men in the church. Are you in the singles ministry?
I was a
Are you
part
in
of
the
the
sing? Are you
singles
in
group.
the, okay, you're a
I
part of
was in the singles group for about 6 months, but everyone was just younger than me. And I was 37 at the time. And everyone was late 20s to early 30s.
do you go to college?
Yes, I did.
What's the highest level of achievement? What's the highest degree
I
level?
have a BFA.
Okay. So, um, all seriousness, all joking aside, you want a man who's in church, but you're not working with the church to help you find a man.
Hmm. Yeah.
Um, is it that you want a man in church, or you just want somebody to
Who
live
is
your
a
life with? Them?
Christian?
Yep.
I mean, who is a Christian?
But why?
I'm sorry, I didn't hear the last thing you said.
I said, but why?
Why do I want someone who's a Christian?
Yes. Why do you want?
Because I want someone who has the same faith as me, who has the same beliefs as I do.
I don't buy that, man. Because if you did, you'd be working with the church to help you find a man, and that's the first thing you'd be looking for is a Christian man. Because was your last boyfriend a Christian?
He was. Hmm.
Mm, but he was married.
Hmm.
Uh, so you were committed. So what were you doing in that situation with that married man, Christian woman?
I did. Actually, I broke up with him
Oh, I'm
before I
sorry.
found out that
Did
he was
that cut a little
married.
too deep?
No, it didn't cut deep,
I
deep
mean,
at
because
all. You
seriously,
were just
man. I mean,
extremely deceptive. He was really good at it.
Christianity becomes a lot with modern Christian feminist women. This becomes a way for you to disqualify men. But it's not the way that you really qualify men, as I've shown
Hmm.
by your own life. It's a way you disqualify men, but it's damn sure not a qualification.
Right. Yes.
So you're with a man for a year and a half.
No, it's been a year and a
No,
half to
you were
two.
with you. How long were you guys together?
It was about 7 months.
7 months.
Hmm.
7 months.
Hmm.
How many times did you take him
I
to
had
church?
known him for a while, though. I had known him
Oh, Brandon, not well
for.
enough. How many times did you take him to church?
I'm sorry,
How many times did you take him to church?
I didn't.
Huh?
I did not take him to church.
But you want a man that can share your faith.
Hmm. Yes,
But you didn't take him to church?
I didn't. I didn't because I'm just kind of private with my life for a while.
Remember go back last year, guys. When I first talked to Tiffany Chanel in Houston. And then I talked to that one sister who went to PV and she was in her late 30s or 40s. I'll pull up the interview. Remember when I told her I knew her pastor, Tony Evans? Mm-hmm. I told you guys I know the Dallas scene very well. This is a mirror of that same call. Different woman, same scenario. Similar scenarios. Very similar scenarios. Dallas is littered with this. Ma'am, if you want a man who's really a Christian, why aren't you going to church with that man? Why isn't that man going to church with you? Why isn't your pastor helping you find it? Why aren't you in a church that facilitates Christian relationships?
You know, I just never thought about reaching out to my pastor about finding somebody. I was a part of the small groups and that was about it. And, you know, everyone was younger than me. And so I don't know, I just kind of like left it at that. Um,
Uh-huh.
I've never really met anyone at the church outside of the small groups that I was a part of. And I've just never, I mean, I talk to my pastor all the time. That's not usually, I'm just never talking to him about relationships.
So I submit that you're really not trying to find a Christian man.
No, I am. It's just that
No,
I'm not.
you're not. No, absolutely you are not. I've just laid it out. You didn't even go to church with the man you went to see the last time.
Hmm.
So how can you care about? So where did Christianity come up in that?
Well, we prayed together. We just didn't go to church
Right. You also had
together.
sex together too. Premarital sex, fornication.
I won't deny that, but
Well, exactly. With a married man, ma'am. I'm
I
saying
had no
all this. I'm
idea.
saying,
Like
but you said you knew him before. Okay, you said you knew
I
him
did
before.
know.
See
A
what
lot
would
of
have
people
happened?
didn't know that
Hold
he
on.
was
So let me
married.
hold on. See what would have happened if you'd have actually picked a man from the church. You would have known one thing: he wasn't married.
He actually
'Cause
went to Tony Evans's church. He's a
I said
member of that church.
if you'd have picked a man from your church, you'd have known he wasn't married.
I hear what you're saying. Hmm. Hmm.
And if you took him to Concord, even though he went to Tony Evans Church, just slipped. Oh, damn it.
Oh, Faith.
Oh,
Uh, World, not World Harvest. I'm going to another. I can't think of the name of it, but yeah, Tony Evans's church.
shout out to Pastor Haynes. Appreciate West. Um, Fred,
That's
Freddie Haynes.
Freddie Haynes. Hmm.
Mm-hmm. TD Jakes over at the Potter's house. But the problem, if you took him to your church, Concord
You're
is such a lot. If you took him to your church, somebody would been like, that man married.
you're right.
I know. See, Christianity is supposed to shield you from all this, not open you up to all this madness. For you to come and tell me that the problem is the men in Dallas, I would not let you visit that bullshit on them. When it shows in your life that the men that you picked aren't even lining up with what you say is important. And in practice, you're not doing these things. So Christianity cannot save you. You're just using it to filter out men that you don't find desirable. And this
Hmm.
happens too often down there. We get no, I'm gonna move you to the side because I don't know you enough to say this about you. So I'm gonna move you to the side. There's so many women down in Dallas who are pseudo Christians, Christian feminists. It is just rampant with them. Dallas stinks with these women. They come in with their Bibles talking good, that good, 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 and they running through the Dallas like Jezebels. And then wanting men to be saved. All right, back over to you. At 42 years old, ma'am, if you want a man who's a Christian, and it's an important part, then you need to really start working with your pastor or somebody in a church that has a thriving singles ministry where you may have a better selection of men. May even have to switch church homes.
Okay.
If that's really a determination, but at 42 years old, wanting children and all that other kind of stuff, man, it's going to,
I go back and forth with the children thing.
okay.
I'm like, I enjoy my freedom, but then
Right, man. I mean, I'll be honest, man. Are you really cut out to be somebody's wife?
why would you say that?
You enjoy
Why
your
wouldn't I
freedom.
be?
You enjoy your, oh, don't
Enjoy
get
my
that. Oh,
freedom
don't
as
check that. Whoa, whoa. Don't do that.
don't do what?
Why wouldn't you be based upon what you said? You enjoy your freedom. You go back
Enjoy
and
my
forth.
freedom, being able to just come and go.
Then still enjoying your freedom, not necessarily wanting to have a kid. You're becoming somebody's wife.
Having a kid and
Hold
having
on,
a
ma'am.
husband is a
As
totally
a
different
wife,
thing.
what is your job as a wife? Your number one job as a wife is damn what? Especially as a Christian. What is a woman's role on this planet?
To cater to the man
Nope. It's to
and
be
take
his
care of his needs.
nope, to be a helpmeet. Not to come and go as you wish, not to have freedom.
I'm not saying freedom and come as I want with a husband. I'm saying more so like if I'm in a relationship with if I have a husband and we don't have children, we can go freely.
I get it.
We can travel easily without children. But if we have children,
Travel.
then we have to
Travel.
like
What are you
find
talking
a
about? Traveling.
babysitter and
Are
all
you
of
talking
that
about
stuff.
traveling national? You talking about traveling internationally or national?
Both.
What do you do for a living?
I'm an educator.
You're a teacher.
Yes.
What are you in pre? What are you in? Grade school, college?
High
What are you?
school.
High school. Um. All right. Now I do know Texas make teachers make pretty good money, but they're not rich.
I do a lot of things on the side. I do private lessons and
Hmm.
I teach group fitness. I have my
So
own
I
side.
asked you the ultimate question, ma'am, and it wasn't to insult you, but are you really cut out to be a? Would you in your marriage vow would you say love, honor, and obey?
Absolutely.
Would you be submissive to your husband?
Absolutely.
Okay. So at 42, there are all kind of situations you can work out, but the thing is, ma'am, it comes out ultimately down to the same thing with every relationship. What kind of man do you want? What kind of man do you want? And then what kind of woman do the men that you want? And what are you willing to do to get them? I don't doubt that you know what you want, but do you know what the kind of men you want from a woman?
Yes, I mean, I feel like it's a partnership and what I give is what I expect to get back.
Partnership?
Yeah.
Why do Christian women keep talking about partnerships? Where's partnership in the Bible? I don't understand this Christian feminism stuff. Where's partnership in Bible? It's not a partnership. He has headship over you.
Okay. I mean, I don't really think of it in that way. I think of
Yeah.
any working relationship is give and take. I think of it as a partnership. That's what I'm searching for. I'm searching for a best friend, a partner.
Okay. Well, many Christian
Not
feminists, many Christian feminists are. Many
I
Christian
wouldn't call
womanist
myself a
feminists.
feminist.
Most Christian feminists don't. They believe in equality and partnership, and they talk and move in lots of similar ways. And in my channel, if you've been around, how long you watch my content?
Actually, this is my first time.
Well, ma'am, I have talked to different varying versions of Christian feminists, like at least once every couple of weeks. So anybody who's watched my channel, they're probably having a good old time in the comment section, like, yep, we know what this is because this is rampant in the black community. Black women want Christian men, but you don't want to live like in the order, the divinity in which God aligned us. You want partnerships. You want this different arrangement. Doesn't really work. This is why men in general, this is why most men have left, many black men have left the church.
Mm-hmm, mm-hmm.
So, all right, but I got to get on to the next person.
All right. Well, thank you so much.
All right, have a good
Hi guys, welcome back to Spotlight News. Please don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to our YouTube channel. And before we proceed, let's give respect to the fallen legend, Papa Kevin Samuels, for his good work he did for the Black Society, and may his work stay forever, because he has more amazing work that could be moving because it can help one another. Let's keep pushing his work so that it teaches the people and the youth, most especially our Gen Z, because our Gen Z, because I think they need guidance. Here in these videos, we talk about marriage, we talk about relationship, we talk about situationship, we talk about life, we talk about communication skills, we talk about how you can handle yourself around each other, we talk about living a happy life, we talk about all related stuff you need to know. Here in this video, we are looking at this Christian feminism lady. She came, but according to the way she speaks, in simple quotes, in summary, I think she is dating a married man and she knows that this man is married. That's why she could not afford to bring that man to church, because in reality, if you find someone dating a married man, they're not proud of them. They can't take them anywhere because there is nowhere it's going. Already the other person is having their other partners, is having their other partner they are meant to be with, and you're actually, in actual sense, you're being a side chick. to someone who is already married, to someone who already has a family. So you can't be proud. That's why at the end of she says she is looking for best friend. Because if you're already saying you're dating, why don't you take that person? You're looking for best friend, a Christian, and what? And what I've realized is these days a lot of ladies come like, I want a Christian man, but you're not willing. You will get that man, but you're not willing to follow the norms of Christianity, of how God made us to be in Christianity with your partner, with your one partner, how a lady should behave as a Christian married lady and a Christian married man. So at the end of the day, you find it difficult for these guys to sit and sort out their issues in one way or the other. So you find them saying, I want this, I feel. And mostly when you hear someone is like, I feel, just know there is something fishy around. So I think this lady needs more guidance. And one thing I loved about Mr. KS, he was that sweet person. Like here, he's told her the truth. It's not being like he spoke to offend someone, but this is the reality and truth. If you're to listen to it very well, this is the reality of everything. So this lady, I think she needs to check out herself. She'll get the best partner she is looking for. But if she doesn't, then she'll end up living just like that without having the same partner. And as Christians, parents, let's teach our kids, the male, the book of Proverbs, and the ladies, the chapters of Proverbs. Let's teach them Christianity, because a family with God will always last for long, but a family without God will never last. So teach your kids how to behave, teach your kids how to be, because even there is a saying that your mouth will trend you, because you've seen a lot of ladies here that come into the shop, but their mouth has been treated them badly or portrayed them badly because they speak a lot and they are speaking nonsense. At the end of the day, they end up going off the life when they are very annoyed. But I just like what Mr. KS was portraying, because he was telling them the fact of life. You either take it or you leave it. He will tell you the truth, not what you want to hear at the end. That's why you could find a lot of ladies being disappointed and they annoyed, because they are being told the truth of life and how life is going to be. So don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to our YouTube channel as we keep on pushing and going. And lastly, as the year is ending, we are doing donation to the street kids, to those who are lacking, the grandees, those who are sick and they need help. You can donate in your clothes, you can donate in shoes, it can be either food or anything, in case. And you can be in your community. Even in our community, we move just for charity so that we can help one another. End the year in happiness. You never know, you might be someone's hope, or someone is way to live to see the other day or tomorrow. Bye bye. May God bless you and stay tuned. Love you all, guys. Thank you for always watching.